excited?
Yeah, I'm all excited.
When was the last time you shrimp?
I've never shrimp.
Ooh. What about you?
Fried shrimp, shrimp scampi,
Boiled shrimp,
shrimp,
ground shrimp. It's flat water, but there's a little bit of moisture in the air, and it's significantly ahead of the predicted time by the National Weather Service.
but it's not windy.
And that's the sun right there. Another beautiful morning in Pleasant Harbor, Washington. Welcome to my backyard. It's another beautiful day in Pleasant Harbor, Washington. A little rainy, but the waves have calmed down. Yesterday was pretty rough, so I'm happy to see that. It will get a little wet today, though, so let's head out there and do some shrimp.
Going back to the truck.
Hey, now I remember where I left it.
Oh, you kidding me?
No, I left it. I left it in the boat.
Oh, okay.
Crisis averted. Thank you.
Sweet, man.
All right, bye. Yeah. I thought I left my license at the RV, but I had actually put it in the boat yesterday. We were practicing our drinking, and I think it affected our memory.
It's gonna be what, 7, 8 miles?
Thank you. Yeah, 12. Uphill, and there's snow both ways.
Good thing you brought your milk right over. Yeah, this is a big show. You guys ready?
We are ready to get underway. Okay, we're about ready to get underway. Let's climb in, Brian. Bob, you can push us off. This is Dave. He's going to be our cameraman. Bobby.
Good morning, fellow citizens. We're going shrimping.
Good morning, Bradley.
We have blocks.
On camera,
Yes.
you get the keys.
I get the keys. Bob wanted some video evidence of that, so I can't complain about him later. Welcome to another episode of My Backyard. Today is the second of 4 authorized Hood Canal shrimp dates. We'll be fishing big beef again from Pleasant Harbor, Washington. The weather is a little gloomy for late May, but the wind and waves are low, so we'll take it. I got faith in these guys. We built a new pot, and I was lazy, so I didn't put the bricks in it, so I'm gonna have the grunts do it right now. Give them to those guys. Hey, if you guys do that right, I'll give you a donut.
If we do it right. How hungry are you? Not that hungry, and I bought them. I'll give you one.
Look at how gooey that is. No self-respecting shrimp could ever turn that stuff down.
It almost looks like you got it out of the honey bucket across the street.
It certainly does. See the gooiness of this bait and how it's dripping out the sides like that. You want one thin like that to set a really good chum trail, and one thick to hold them once they get in. Get ready with a buoy. Here's the
Buoy one's right there after these.
second one's about to go in. Okay, you guys about ready?
Yep.
Do it to it.
You good?
Do it.
Hey, you got the rope wrapped around you?
Feed that line out. Okay, off she goes. Entering a waypoint. Go ahead and fire. While Brad feeds the lead-weighted line out, Bob and Brian prepare the 4th and final pot. I always like to have one a little bit shallower and to get away from everybody else, because you don't necessarily need to compete with every other chum trail out here. gonna be done in under 12 minutes. 4 pots, that's not bad. Took us about 12 minutes, so I won't even do the annual, we gotta work on it in the off-season joke, because these guys actually looked like they had their poop in a group, which was nice. We've sighted all of our pots since the whole fleet dropped all their gear, so I feel pretty good about retrieving all 4. I haven't lost a pot in years, which is a nice feeling, even though we've had some tangles. But, Bob?
Yes, sir.
What do you think?
Hey, man, it's shrimping. It's always an adventure with Brett.
And Bradley?
Very good set. Went quick and easy. Stinky bait's got to be good.
We got the slick on the water. Gonna catch some shrimp.
All right. So we'll be pulling pots here in about 45 minutes. After an hour's set, let's take a look. It might seem straightforward, but with a couple newbies and limited deck space, pot retrieval can get messy. You've got buoys to unclip and store and 400 foot of line that needs to get reeled up for each pot. Sure, if I used the same crew over and over again, it would get easy. But like I always say, shrimping's just an excuse to party with friends and family. Not a lot.
Not a lot.
That's a limit. We got a bait. Our first pull was not what we had hoped for. We got 7 limits of 80 spotted shrimp to fill with 4 pots. We'll have to reset them all today.
Buckets are out.
Let's get that rebaited and back down. Pot number 2 coming in. I think we got a better pull. Yeah.
Are we leaving the door shut on this?
Is that a little better?
A little better.
Our second pot was much better, more than a limit in 1 pot, but we have work to do. That's
Well,
good.
actually, I think
Knew you're dead, so it doesn't matter. Ew, gross. Whatever that one was. Stop it.
So we're doing our second round of pulls. It's been real slow this morning. We think it's because we started at slack tide, and all my buddies out here are having a tough time getting them. Here it comes. We see the pot. There are some shrimp in there, and we will probably end up limping and just limiting out in 8 pots. Just everything is just a trickle. It's just horrible. Brian?
Too much work.
Yeah. Jess, are you gonna need some sort of counseling when this is over?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's called that bottle of red wine she's got. Yep.
That'll work. Brian, doing whatever it is you call that? What is that, Brian?
I'm the level wine.
Okay, he's the level wind. And Bradley is bringing in the pot, which is just
Yes,
now at
indeed.
the surface. And here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it is. And we are going to limit out in 2 rounds of pulls, but barely. Very slow today. Very slow, but it's working.
Hey!
So we'll end day 2 of shrimp season here in Washington. Looks like we're gonna squeak by. We'll probably have to throw a dozen of them or so back, which is fine. It's better than not having them all.
All right.
Very slow today for all of us, including my friends that were out here. A few of them are still out here pulling pots. And so we'll see you on the next adventure.